Maybe there'll be a twist. Maybe...
This is what I'm saying. If we're in a zoo, they wouldn't let the animals die.
Maybe they're just taking them away to their, like, sick bay.
This is what I said earlier.
I don't want to get my hopes up, though, you know?
No, I mean, not saying it has to be true, but...
Okay, so we got a glass slipper. God knows what that's for.
Maybe we're supposed to give it back to the goblins and they, I don't know, give us something.
Nope, they're just stupid.
They're just wasting it. Maybe. Oh, no. We give it to the girl with the broom. Because she's Cinderella.
Oh, yeah. Okay. And then we get the broom for question marks?
Aww. But you only have one shoe. Okay.
Slight hope of happiness. Oh!
Oh.
What does that do?
Do we, like, brush the flames, or...?
I hope you didn't waste it on that.
Because it shows the pipes. Maybe we just have to get the pipes moving.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. Like, what?
No, maybe we have to put something on there. We have to get another rose, but maybe we have to put something on there so that the flames go higher and that it moves everything through the pipes. I don't know.
Okay, so when we get this rose, we have to stop to refresh it at every water station that we see. That's what the water's for. Apparently. Just to add more frustration to this game. The first episode was so great, and now this is like, just, no. Watch everyone you got attached to die. It's fine. Really.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
What is up with chapter 2? What the heck?
Here's a water station. Oh, there's one. Sorry, I'm like very excited. I'm like, no, we have to do it.
Ah!
We missed one?
I guess. This is the worst day of my life.
Did we have to like maybe seek out another one before we go downstairs?
Maybe we have to be faster? I don't know.
Oh, wait, there's one in that corner. That's why. See? Right there.
Ah, you're right. Wow, I'm really glad that this game is so action-packed and filled with good stuff. Instead, like, episode 1 was so good! Chapter 1 was so good!
And this is just a giant puzzle.
There's a lot of time wasters in this game. You know what I mean?
You mean like all of the walking everybody?
The walking, you gotta wait a day, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, like...
You have to do everything in a very specific order.
Everyone dies, go to sleep, wake up, eat some food.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like chapter 1 was so filled with, like, stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And this is, like, nothing. And why is that water so and why is that rose so delicate?
I am not sure. Maybe it's because it's used to being in, like, The
It's
best
just
conditions.
a spoiled rose.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, that rose like is thirsty constantly.
Yeah.
I'm so parched.
Don't forget to put it in the water here. What?
I don't know. I don't know, honestly. Oh, in case, you know,
You're not
they're
using it right away?
they're too sick.
Oh, yeah.
This should work.
Just a second, Muriel. We'll need to be at full health to build
This
this
game-
boomer.
Oh, you know why?
Shaky hands and explosives don't mix, woman.
All right, Chester.
No. I know what we have to do. Whatever the puzzle is with the fireplace, we have to fix that to get the porridge moving. That's what we have to do.
Oh,
No,
okay.
maybe.
As
Sit
opposed
up,
to just
it's
like,
not me,
come on,
not
put the
them.
rose in there.
My stomach grumbles all.
Instead of like continuously feeding them chicken legs, we have to solve the puzzle of the porridge.
Well, at the very least, now we know. So we should be strong enough to figure out whatever it is that is the porridge puzzle.
The porridge puzzle.
Okay, so I saw at one point it said this walkthrough, quote unquote walkthrough, which is just somebody just put down like 2 words per step, which is kind of good because then it's only giving you a little bit of a hint.
Yes.
But it says climb into porridge hole, and you're like, but where? Where is this porridge hole you speak of?
It's gotta be this one.
Yeah, right? No, it's not.
Oh. Maybe it's in our room?
It says open porch chute, climb in. So maybe it is in our room. So let's go for it.
Open porridge.
Shoot, climb in.
Climb in porridge chute.
But where?
But, okay.
Like, what does that mean? Wait. Haha, you were
that,
right.
yeah.
Ugh, fuck this game. Like.
What? Oh, okay.
I still can't believe Gwendolyn beat me in the tournament with those stupid eggs.
Yes,
Oh.
well, she was quite extraordinary.
Nobody is disturbed at the
Guys,
deaths.
I'm right here.
I can't believe all of your friends died, Grandpa. Like, I'm so sorry to hear about this. No, I'm gonna talk about how I lost a game.
Yeah.
Oh, what's Rumpelstiltskin?
Mm-hmm.
Is this important?
I thought those had all been destroyed. I didn't need any reminders of impossible riddles from my earlier adventuring days.
There's
Great.
a skeleton up there?
Yeah. Well, now we have enough food to feed people.
Yep.
It's just a reference. Alright, so who do you want to feed? Do you want to feed pregnant lady or do you want to feed...
Well, let's figure out which does what. Because I'm sure there's like a specific order that would make more sense. So, if we take the 2 gold coins and we get the porridge from the guy, right?
Yeah.
We can use it to feed
So they both...
so we can use it to feed the hollow pots and I don't know.
We can either feed the pregnant lady or the magical people. And,
But we feed the pregnant lady and we get the cakes to make the goblins sick, or we feed the hobblepots and get the bomb. So which one do we want?
I think they're both equally valid options. Depends on what you want to do.
Buongiorno! Can I see your wares? The last bowl of porridge, spruced up with branberry.
That you've left
I'll
sitting out
take
for
it.
like 3
Enjoy.
weeks?
There ain't no wares, no wares.
worries.
We are sold out. Nothing like a hard day's work.
Bye.
Goodbye. Hasta la vista, you meatball.
So do you want a bomb or do you want poison? Your choice is now.
Do we end up using both? Is this a matter of like we have to choose one or the
I'm
other?
honestly not sure, but I
Okay.
think it's, you know, whatever choice you want is valid.
Let's just go get the poison. Yeah, because they're all fed. They'll be fine. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm still pretty full from earlier today.
Bye.
Thank you.
We're going to get, well then fine. You get nothing. You get nothing. And we're going to feed the other people. I don't give a shit.
I don't understand. Like, how do we get them at full strength without... But we can't feed them twice on the same day? I don't...
Oh, no, I'm too full to be fed. Thank you. This better work. I swear to God.
Oh, how fancy. Is this the last bowl of porridge? Looks like enough to last us 2 days, and not one giant snack. Right, Chester?
All right, woman, feed me.
So now we gotta bring them the rose.
I'm too full to be fed, but I'm too weak to do what I said I would do.
This should work. Stand back, Your Majesty.
Oh boy.
A dud? Chester, are you kidding me?
Wait,
Well, Muriel, we have food now for a week.
we can feed everyone else.
I just love the taste of powdered worm soup. Oh, it warms my soul.
But... Oh, well, you're right. Scoot over. Let me have a taste. Our path to escape is clear. Find us a key, and we will break out of here.
This looks dangerous. I hope the guards don't catch me with it. I need to find a light for this fuse.
That's where we throw it in the fire. Right?
Maybe we can you give us some of that so... Whatever. Maybe they'll feed everyone else with that food too. I don't know. I don't care anymore. I'm so done.
I have ceased caring.
If that pregnant lady dies, you know what? That's on you, lady.
All right.
Fire and smoke look awesome in this game. Like, it's so cool looking.
I agree. Maybe now we fix the porridge? Or, what's this?
Oh, it's just a light.
Oh. This is gonna be another... What's this?
The goblins love stories, especially fairy tales, and they always wanted to hear more.
Well, I love stories too, Grandpa.
As do I. But the goblins were obsessed with them. They couldn't just enjoy their stories like you or me. They based their whole lives around them, collecting and hoarding everything they could from their treasured tales, even if it meant stealing.
Sounds like Tumblr.
Oh, burn!
Basing their whole lives around fan fiction.
Even if it meant stealing.
What's going on? Is that just a human in...
Are they looking for us, or what?
I have no idea what's going on. Oh, they're trying to... Okay. Is this a bug?
I don't know. Maybe we go in there?
Maybe it's clogged.
Yeah. Well, no, they showed the part of it that was broken. Where are we going now?
Who knows?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so it is... Oh, here we go.
I need to be careful I don't get caught with this.
We can't fix it, huh? Oh, wait. Can we take the screws from our... no? So we can't fix this at all? Okay. It looks like we gotta just go back the way we came.
So what would we do with the bolt cutters?
Can we go in the other end? Oh, let's... No. Okay, well... This is just like, I don't know what to say at this point. It's just...
Nonsense? Oh, we can cut people free, I think, now?
Oh.
With the bolt cutters, I think we can cut people free. Blah, blah.
I don't want to get my hopes up. That's just... What?
Stacy's rubbing her eyes, almost ripping her eyeballs out.
Pretty much.
Do you want to set free the baker, or do you want to set free the old people?
Let's set the baker free, because the old people have food.
Yeah, definitely.
Although, I don't... Yeah.
I didn't want to do that until the guards in this room were gone.
Well, then fuck yourself.
So, how do we get rid of them? Wait, maybe we give them the storybook page.
How are you feeling?
I thought I was done for, but once again you provided. Thank the shining stars.
Goodbye.
Night.
Try giving the storybook page. No, to the guard.
I was checking her health status.
Oh, got it.
Really? I hope you... Yes, I'm still paying attention. That would never work.
Maybe we can get food from the old people and be like, hey, can you give us some of your food? And then they'll be, yeah, definitely. And then I think those guards are distracted, so we can set them free and grab some food from inside the cage or something.
Yeah, maybe.
Yep, there we go.
Oh, hello. Nice, rocky buddies. Come in. Share our delicious soup. Some for you and some for you. I call you Stony, and you Marbles. You can be Sandy.
You're scaring me.
I'm scaring myself.
Guys.
The alarm. We better get a move on.
You guys go. My new friends will protect me.
Muriel, we don't have time for this.
Go. I'll be waiting right here for you. I want to make sure the other prisoners get fed.
After all these years, you still find ways to surprise
Get
me.
out of here!
Now what? Oh my god, we're gonna leave?
Fuck everything.
I'm really over this. I'm really over this.
I was off to seek an
Oh, that's
audience
cool,
with the
that
Goblin King.
Whoa, see all
If
the...
I could get my hands on his key, perhaps I could set the other prisoners free.
Did you have a particular reason for choosing the Hobblepots?
It would take a miracle to get out of this one, and in the absence of miracles, tricks would have to suffice.
But Amaya could have wrecked all those rock bottoms.
Well, she's dead.
Would you mind calling for a guard to carry her off to bed?
But, Grandfather, I'd like to hear more.
Which part did you like the best? The mischievous goblins? Or the interrupting boy who wanted to tell a different story?
Oh, I was enjoying the goblins. Absolutely, I was. I just wanted to show you that I could...
I think it's best to call it a night. The storm has calmed down, and so has she.
But, Grandfather,
Guard,
I just wanted to...
this is not a time for debating. Go to bed. We can continue in the morning.
He just told you.
As you wish. Good night.
Everybody that he's like, I'm scarred emotionally.
Guard, wait. Sorry, I didn't mean to snap. These elixirs have my nerves on edge.
It's okay, Grandfather. And thank you. I do still have a lot to learn from your stories.
Sweet dreams, Guard. Sleep well.
That I can do with my eyes closed.
Ha! Now you're learning.
That was the darkest story ever.
That's our ticket out.
No.
I'll go ahead. Stay back.
I wasn't sure if I could get him across, but he needed to believe I could.
It's like they completely like forgot the part where he's like, and then my friends died slowly and painfully.
Go.
Oh.
Left. Left. Forward. Right. Right. Forward. Right. Left. Forward. Left.
Graphics are kind
Right.
of, I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah, this is...
Forward.
I'm completely unsatisfied with this episode.
Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Forward.
Thank you.
Clearly not really the dragon.
Quick! In my cape! No time to explain!
Oh, maybe they're acting out a story. You know, they're doing like shadow puppets. Oh.
Oh my god. Everything's okay now.
Nightmares come in many forms. Once you realize what you are actually afraid of, you can start to deal with the fear.
Wait,
just
wait,
steal that baby?
We stole the baby?
What the hell?
Mom is gonna be so pissed.
It's just in my head. It's not gonna work. I'm not afraid of you.
What? Ew!
I figured after that scream you'd be back. Let's pick up our story once again. I wasn't actually afraid of dragons. I was still struggling with the loss of a chakra. Now, my decisions meant the life or death of a kingdom. That's the true beast I needed to wrestle with.
Oh. So now we have to figure out how to get across.
Make a finger puppet or something, dude.
Put the baby dragon in front of it.
It's a human.
No.
A human raised by goblins.
Maybe. can't take the dragon with us? You just...
What?
Yeah, I guess we can't.
Okay. What? That's BS. I wanted to have a dragon baby.
Yeah. Clearly that's the best part of this whole episode.
Do you ever see that short animation where a girl, she's like an homeless orphan girl?
I didn't need to wear his crown to be a great king. My old hat suited me just fine, and Daventry was ready for a new adventure.
And she adopts a baby dragon, and then one day the baby dragon gets taken away by another dragon that's like an adult dragon.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes off on this adventure to try and find her friend. And finally she tracks down the baby dragon to the old dragon's lair. And she fights the old dragon, and then she kills it. But then she realizes, she looks into a puddle and sees her reflection, and she sees that she's old. And that the dragon she just killed, oh my god, I'm gonna cry, was her friend. It was so sad. She killed her friend, and that baby dragon was her friend's baby. It was the saddest dragon-based short animation I'd ever seen.
Oh no.
It's so sad.
Once, in a town just like the one you're imagining, there was a beautiful castle that stood high on a hill.
Oh, it's Manny the douchebag.
All were welcome here. Well, everyone except for the pests. The townspeople cried out to their king, "We must be rid of these rats! They're scaring our children and stealing our cheese. One even ate a baby." The town had become very unpleasant indeed. Every morning, gold coins clanged through the water well carrying wishes for a better town, but the rats remained. The king, in his finite wisdom, had also been casting wishes, for he desperately needed a plan. As wishes would have it, a wandering piper appeared at the castle gates. The piper offered to expel the rats from the kingdom if the town would overthrow their moronic liege. "Hear, hear," they cried out. "Our throne is but a seat for a hat rack. Rid us of these pests, and the throne is where you'll rest."
Pretty sweet
The
haircut.
stranger pulled out a small flute and played a pleasing melody. The music summoned the rats out of hiding, and they danced on the head of the king.
Oh no, they're not gonna eat him, are they?
The king shrieked a high-pitched squeal, but the piper continued his song. The rats were led back to the wooded forest where they belonged. The piper returned to the castle to claim his reward, but his knock echoed throughout the halls, and no one let him in. He raised his pipe, and a new melody was played. He watched the drawbridge lower, and a mesmerized kingdom pranced to his side. With a few simple notes and a turn on the heel, the stranger led them from the castle to the deep, dark caverns below. The throne is now empty, and the well doesn't clang anymore.
Manny knew exactly what to write to incite the horde. He chose every word carefully, fully knowing how the goblins would react to his story. Oh, it was brilliant. They did all the dirty work, and he just sat back and watched. I thought I had bested him in the duel of wits, but the mind games were just beginning.
Goblin pranks to fool your friends.
Oh my god.
Oh. Oh, there's other books. Yeah.
Just want to make sure there's nothing we're missing. Oh no! Oh wait, no, that's the guy. He knows now.
Nightmares ever come true?
Of course, but real monsters are far easier to deal with than imaginary ones.
So now that guy will know.
That he's a human.
Ugh. Goblins ruin
Oh!
everything.
Sick bay!
I am so relieved.
Oh god, they're alive!
Oh my god! I was like, this is the most fucked up game I have ever played. They're like, oh no, it's storybook mode. And then they starved to death, and it was your fault. You failed them. I was so upset. I can't even...
I was really upset. I thought they were really dead.
I thought they were really dead too. Oh my god.
This hardest.
If I knew they were really dead, I feel like I would have enjoyed this a lot more.
Me too.
Distress! Help us, King!
It seems very disturbing.
Enough!
Seems like-
They're only stories. Can't you just enjoy
Sexually
them for what they
disturbing.
are?
Yes, that's
You've
what-
missed
yeah.
the point entirely. Is this how you want your story to be remembered?
Oh.
Wait. How about a new story? Once upon a time, there lived, let me see what I got here.
Oh,
Oh,
page apart.
Let me try that again. There lived, let me try that again.
We don't have all the pages.
no, I think it's that we're supposed
There
to
lived,
pull Chester out or something.
There lived a wise little goblin who loved adventures.
He's like, you just call me a goblin, you dick. I'm so much more relaxed now they know that no one's dead.
Yeah. Okay.
Even in his young age, stories of the goblin's quests had spread around the land. Like the time he...
What do you want to say?
I'm looking.
Jump kicked.
Yeah, jump kicked and
Jump kicked an evil serpent lord.
Oh,
No, that can't be right. Wait a minute here. Outsmarted whimsical griffin. In fact, his adventures were so legendary, the goblins decided to make him king. But the goblin adventurer was out of his element and overwhelmed with the work it took to run a successful kingdom. His friends offered their
heart.
Yes.
heart.
Aww.
But it wasn't enough. He was afraid he would never live up to the king who came before. It got so bad that the goblin gave up. But when packing up his things to run away from the castle, the goblin found... He found...
The hat.
Heart.
Oh, okay.
No, that can't be
Damn
right.
it. Okay, the
Wait a
hat.
minute here.
Yes.
Let me try that again.
This?
Yeah.
His old adventurer cap. And the goblin realized that he wasn't just here to continue the previous legacy. He was here to create his own.
Pig noses.
One filled with...
Love.
Yes. Love.
compassion, and the best group of friends you could ever ask for.
We're not looking at a face, so it's hard to tell what reaction we're getting.
I shall call you King Nibbletooth the Third.
Yay! Look at Timmy!
Grandpa's gotta hear about this.
He's gonna get that rat out of my bed.
Told you he'd save us.
No, I told you he'd save us.
I think it was me, actually.
You know, I'm not even sure anymore.
Oh, she's standing through the bed. Okay.
No, yeah. No.
I think it's
All right,
glitched.
Mr. Fancy Cakes, a river barachi.
And that's my story. Some of the details might have changed over the years.
Fucking say
And I certainly left out some parts I wasn't fond of.
God damn it.
I found it's best to enjoy stories for what they are.
I was so
not
upset.
for what
I
you
know.
hope they will be.
And I feel like it seriously took a lot of the enjoyment out of playing something that, you know.
Supposed to be
Fall
relaxing.
asleep
Yes.
again. And I think it's time I do the same.
I was wondering why everyone was being like, "Oh, Grandpa, your friends died a horrible, slow death in captivity."
Oh, your friend starved to death.
Oh,
see.
poor guy. That's really sad. I want to give him a hug.
That is really sad. Oh.
Hey, man. Just find your world, your path. What?
You looked like you could use a friend.
Man. I thought this was like the darkest thing that I've ever seen in my life.
Darkest sketch. Darkest sketch.
Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
What the fuck was that? I was so upset. I was like, what the fuck? Grandpa, I'm so sad. I'm scared.
Grandpa, I'm scared of the lightning storm. Tell me something to make me feel better.
I'll tell you about the time my friends slowly starved to death.
And then we had to eat each other to survive. Grandpa, what? Never mind.
Never mind, there was an infirmary. Like, what? Grandpa? What the fuck?
That's what happens when you go off to war.
That's like going to Grandma and he tells you, like, a horrible war story.
Yeah.
like your grandpa was a POW and he just tells you about that and he's like, so what the fuck you got to be afraid of?
Oh my god. So, I remember how I was telling you I listened to those history podcasts?
Yeah.
So I went to my grandpa because my grandpa was in World War II and he had friends that were in World War I.
Uh-huh.
And so I was like, oh, grandpa, like I never, you know.
Don't. Uh-oh.
No. He actually had like a really, like, he was like, yeah, like World War II is bad, but World War I, like, holy fuck, like that was horrible. I've never heard him talk about the war before. It's the first time he ever seemed interested in talking about it.
My great uncle was in the 44th Regiment or whatever. I'm gonna get yelled at later for this by them. Not
How
you
would they
guys.
know?
Because my mom gets, like, whatever. She won't watch this, but I'm just saying.
That's what I'm
he was
saying.
in the only Japanese unit in World War II. And, like, I've always wanted to ask him about it, but he just
Yeah,
he won't
I don't know though.
say anything.
Yeah.
He won't say anything. The only thing we know is that he was stuck behind enemy lines in Europe.
Yeah.
And that's really hard to blend in if you're a Japanese man from Hawaii.
Yes.
But there was only one regiment that was allowed to fight in the war that was all Japanese. And they, like, if you guys actually know anything about them, they were, like, the most hardcore ones. Because, like, with their, their leader, platoon, I forget what their sergeant or whatever, he runs up a hill, he gets hit by a grenade, his arm gets blasted off, but he goes up and runs up to the enemy, throws a grenade at them, grabs his arm, and runs back. And then,
oh my god.
And then his white people in charge were like, do you need medical assistance? And he goes, no, I'm fine. And they're like, no, you're missing an arm. And he's like, yeah, but we have things to do. So it's like, and it was like a pretty intense thing, but he doesn't ever talk about what he does because, you know, sometimes some people don't like talking about that stuff.
Yeah. My grandpa is like, he's okay. You met him. He's like pretty fine.
Well, no, I went to sleep.
No, but I'm saying like you met him and he's like,
he's chill.
He's just a normal grandpa, but he never talks about his brother because one of his brothers was, I think, killed in the war, but the other one, Teddy, just completely lost it and spent the rest of his life in an institution.
I feel like people take war really lightly without realizing, like, oh, you're going to war and also you're sending someone for you, pretty much.
Yeah.
To go murder people for you. You're saying, like, people are like, oh, like, they didn't support us in the war. And I'm like, I know that a lot of people who say that actually have been in the military and everything, but it's like, you know that, like, when you're so easy to want to go to war, you're basically asking a bunch of 18-year-olds to become murderers for you.
And get murdered.
And
see their friends murdered.
And see their friends murdered. And then they come back to the United States from a situation where they feel
completely fucked up. And then we don't take care of them.
Yeah, and we don't take care of them. Like...
Not like everybody comes back completely fucked up. I don't want to speak for everybody's experience, but
It's like you're asking a lot.
Yeah.
You're asking a lot. It's not about just the money and stuff. It's like...
Wow, this really took a side turn.
Well, anyway, so everybody lived.
Whoops.
Everybody lived.
So everybody lived in King's Quest Chapter 2, which was a real relief for us. I really wish they had just said that people weren't actually dying.
I know!
Because then it wouldn't have been as big of a deal.
Well, I was just really stressed out the whole time. Just very stressed. And, like, it was like... I know that I shouldn't have believed because it's King's Quest, but I was like, are they really gonna make it so people die because of you? Like... Is that, should I believe it? And then, like, they're like, Grandpa, I'm bored. Tell me another story. I'm bored. It's like, Grandpa, tell me another story about how your friends died. I was like, what? Grandpa, I'm falling asleep to your horror story. Like, your living nightmare that you lay awake thinking about at night. Like,
yeah.
What?
That story's boring. Tell us a new one. And Grandpa's sitting there like...
crying, sobbing in his bed, filled with regret.
Yeah, that's why he's taking all the elixirs. He just like can't handle it.
It's like he's too old.
It's like it's the end of his life, and he's like, I just want to feel happy.
It's the end of his life, and all he can remember is his mistakes. The true to King's Quest.
This is getting really dark. This is like King's Quest behind the music. Or something.
Behind the game.
Behind King's Quest. Behind the game.
King's Quest behind the quest.
Behind the quest. Yeah, Grandpa secretly has an elixir problem because he's lived through too much. That's what's gonna happen at the very end. If you make all these poor choices at the very end of it, Grandpa's gonna be telling the story and he's gonna be like, I can't handle this
His
anymore.
eyes are gonna be empty. He's gonna look at Gretchen or whatever the fuck her name is, and he's like, don't live how I lived. Don't do it.
Whatever you do, don't do what I did.
Gwendolyn's gonna, like, leave the castle with, like, one of those faces where she's, like, jaded to the world.
I don't fucking care about this kingdom. None of you cared about my grandfather.
She grows up to become an assassin. Like...
Yeah, that's how you know you got the true end of King's Quest.
But if you do all the ones where you pick the Baker's Quest, she grows up and she's like, la la la,
everything's great.
But if you go dark side, she becomes Arya Stark. Okay, bye everyone.
Bye.